Right, so this is Mazaica. So there's a type of puzzle game where it's more about the experience of solving a puzzle as opposed to solving a puzzle. It's like to make you feel good, you know, you're not doing that much, but it's interesting. There's a lot of puzzles like this. You can go for something like Unpuzzle, which is just by putting a funky jigsaw together. It's not that difficult. It's just like you're searching. It's almost like pattern matching, really. And things like what else are we talking about? Well, there was also like other games from Hamster and Coke games, like there was Zenge. I think it's Zenge, and it's not much to it, but it's kind of pretty. And there are a lot of these kind of puzzle games which are very kind of low-hanging fruit, but they're all about Zen experiences, and they can be kind of fun. And Mazaica is pretty much in the same camp. So I'll take you back to one of the early levels. It's very simple. It just shows you how it plays. Okay, so click and drag on the numbers to extend the tiles. I need to reset this. Here we go. I'll reset it by hand. So this means you have to draw a line of 3 somewhere. This one's a line of 4. This one's 2, and this one's 1. And you have to fill up the entire grid. Use up all these lines. So let's go to a later level. Where are we? Up here at the moment. So let's pick on this more complicated looking one. And there's usually they're actually all procedurally generated. I mean the maps aren't, but where the actual lines are drawn is procedurally generated. The start and end points, not end point, the start points are all randomized. So there's also a hard version. So I'm just going to go for the normal. So there's a lot going on here, but some of these are very simple. You see this one here. It's only one place that can go. That's very easy. This one here can go here. You'll see the colors on the edges. That's saying that it needs a path next to it of that color. So you can see obviously this one has to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to get around that edge. And we go around here, and this is quite straightforward. 3 here, and yeah, here we go. 1, that's got to go there. And you can see, as I was saying, like it's some of this level, some of these levels are just solving themselves. I can see it instinctively. I don't even need to explain it. This has to go here because I've cut. Chase those colors. 2, that has to go there, and this 1 has to go here. The 8 would just get stuck. So let me do this one here. 1. Jason Maps says, I was an Atari 2600 child. Never imagined as a child there'll be more games to play with in the available time. Far too many. I was also an Atari 2600 child. I was an Atari VCS child. It wasn't 2600s when we had them in the beginning. 1, 2, that'll have to go there. That means 8 up here. I guess probably does this. Like a similar game I talked about recently, last week, 2 weeks ago, Cypher Zero, where the solutions are not unique. You do have a bit of that here. Sometimes you think, well, I don't know which way around could it go. It can go either way around. So you'll find a bit of that here at times. Very nice, lovely visual effects. Now let's say the same thing. We'll try it in hard mode. Now it's a lot more emptier, the grid, so you have to think a little bit more. So let's have a look here. This 3 is pretty obvious. It's got to go around here. This 6 is going to go that way and have to go up here, and then at that point it's kind of, we're not sure. 31, it's the only one that can go down here, so it's pretty easy to fill up this far. Stop that there. This 3 goes here. 7 comes up here, but I'll have to stop maybe. That 4 will have to come up here. So this must go here. And it's got to reach up there. If we go 4, does it reach all the way? Yeah, there you go. It had to go there. A 31. Wow, 31. Yep, there can be some high numbers. This 2 goes here. 3 has to go there. This 1 is a bit indeterminate at the moment. A 4. This has to go up here because of the green line here. 2, 3, 4. I think that has to be the way that works. Which means the 10 has to fill this. You know, I'm not going to bother counting them. We'll just see how it goes. Yeah, there we go. That's 10. So I think this 10 has to come down here. Ooh, no, that doesn't work. Maybe this has to come all the way over. Let's leave that for now. So this 1 has to come up here. That means the 23 has to go around here. Has to go there. Now this 2 could go across here. If it goes up here, it's going to probably block the... It's going to block the way. So this 2 has to go that way. Hurricane says, seems somewhat similar to Pixel Lines DX plus Alpha, but with diagonals and no end image to play towards. Joe is saying very flowy logic puzzle. Oh, Null Pointer Games, hello. Tetra Pak Minesweeper. I'm pretty sure this has to go down here. It's really, my gut is telling me. There we go. I think that's what's supposed to happen. That 1 comes here. That 9 has to come up here. This 12 comes all the way here. That means this 6 gets in the way. That comes around here. Here and stops for now. 5. Oops, I think that goes down there. The 8 has to go here. I think this just fills this space up, right? I'm not sure I like the noise in the background. 6. Yeah, where are we looking at? Although this 8 now has to definitely move out. Come here. Where do we want to take everything? Okay, this 7 just has to go up. Oh no, hang on. I think that has to happen. I think I have to leave this, fill up this space here. Let's do a 5. Just start filling this space up. Yeah, there we go. There we go. And so that's a hard version. Now, your progress is basically slowed down. You can see a lot of unlocks. You usually need to get enough stars to make progress. It's a way of controlling how much you can controlling your progress. Really, how hard the maps you can get onto. So I need 34 stars to go to the left, and you get more stars if you do harder versions, obviously. The thing is that there are also a lot of little more and more things get added as you move forward in the game. You can see the different colors indicate the different kind of puzzles. And I originally played this on mobile, and I have to say I didn't like it on mobile. The mobile version had a lot of free-to-play aspects where it kept on saying you could buy coins to get stars, and you could get color packs and things like that. And it was really kind of aggravating, to be honest, considering the previous Hamster and Coke games, which didn't have that, and it felt a little bit kind of like this is the end of Zen games, That's how I felt. But this Steam version has all that removed because it doesn't make any sense. Still not sure what I like about the locking by the stars, but hey. Some questions. If a puzzle has 3 white stars in it, does it have 3 difficulties? No, the dots are the bottom of the difficulties, so you can see the 2 dots as an easy and a hard. That's just how many stars you get for it. Which way should we go? The other thing is that some of the later levels, we're not going to be able to see them today. They get quite dense. There are the hard versions that are like huge grids, and I didn't really enjoy that. You can see some screenshots of them, but there's it's really like tiny grids. And I guess they're great kind of Zen experiences. You can pass the time with them it's like, coloring books, you're just spending your time slowly working through it, but that wasn't really what I was looking for. So Joe is saying some of them do have 3 dots though. Yes, so I guess we have some with 3 difficulties. So let's have a look. This is I think the skull and crossbones is like a boss puzzle. So we got these dots saying that the colors have to go through them. So this 2 obviously has to go up here. It's the only way to get this one done. Down here too. Remember, as I said, the grids are fixed, but the colors and the numbers, that's procedurally generated, so you can do the same levels multiple times. Right, so it's telling me, like, it's showing you where I really have to go with this, but I'm not. See, we could still do something like that, so I'm not convinced. I'm gonna undo that. If you click on the number, it'll just undo the whole line. This one has to go here, so green is supposed to be here, so this one has to go there. That makes me think that has to do that. That's interesting. What? Oh, this comes down. This 2 goes here, 1 here, 1 must be here. That 4 has to go up like that. The triangle, by the way, is an end point for the color, so the 2 has to go to that end point. That goes there. This 4. So, see, I was talking about unique solutions. You could do this either way here. So this 10 has to do this. That has to fill that up. So I'm just taking a punt for this one. Still got 3 to do. That has to go like that, surely. Yeah, there we go. Plop, plop, plip, plop. Says no pointer games. So there are other little, I'm not sure which mechanic we've got here. Let's just take a look at this. Play normal. Oh, so we got the lines mechanic. This is kind of interesting. It looks like you can't go through the lines, but there's an issue with you have to have different colors on either side of the lines, if I remember correctly. You can't like wrap around one of these walls. Something like that. Maybe I'm misremembering. So Joe says, I keep thinking 4 means shape of size 4, but actually the number is part of the shape. It's actually size 5. Yes, that's right. I think I'd show 1 remaining if you did that, says Jagriff. Excuse me. Okay, that's easy. That's easy. These are the same colour, so I guess I'm telling porcupines. This is a very simple level. I think it's more like a tutorial level, right? Because it's showing you these walls for the first time. That has to be like that, surely. Oh man, just too easy. Let's just fill this up while I hope that my voice comes back. And what's going on in the chat here? Yeah, L Pointer Games is with Joe. I guess that's Ja. Oh, Joe. No, with Joe. That's right. I think that'll keep happening to me. Jagger says, until you get into the Zen state of just listening for the line complete sound effect, it would keep happening to you. That's right. Let's have a look at this wheel here. Normal. Alright, let's... Oh, that's interesting. That's not going to work because you're going to have this 2 filling up there. That's the only way that will work. That means the 1 has got to go there. 2 has to go here. This 2 has to go up there. 6 round to at least here. That's probably the whole thing, isn't it? Let's go the right way. 6 here. Yeah, there we go. Jagger says, I like the thickness walls, but they are a bit hard to see. Yes. Let's go down here and have a look. Go this one here, normal. Okay, this just looks quite easy. Oh, this is unlocked now, so that's more of the pink puzzles. I'm just wondering if I can get to another area of different color. Maybe we can hop through here to get to this red one over here. This is obviously going to be quite easy. A tidying up game, says null pointer games. Yeah, when these simple levels are pretty straightforward to do. Zoop. This is, I think it's definitely going to be up there. I think it doesn't really matter what I do here, to be honest. But I say that. There we go. Let's see. Get these unlock. These blue ones are quite simple. They look like just little pictures. I guess that's what light blue means. Pretty picture. Let's just get through this. Pretty sure that's it. That one's going to go down there. That's going to be there. Tube there? Yes, that's fine. That will go along there. There we go. Yeah, Joe says suddenly a square grid looks so unusual after all the funky ones. So let's try... Well, that's unlocked up there as well. So let's try this 4-star one. Hard. Right. Okay. So that one has to go there. That's there. Not sure about that one. That definitely goes there. Only one way to go. Similarly for that one. That's got 2 options. It's got 2. But because of this triangle here, I'm pretty sure it has to be like that. That goes there. 2 options for here. One of these ones are going to go here. That's a 2. Getting tricky. I'm gonna keep on looking at the chat because someone's gonna say, "Oh yeah, it's a little pentagonal one on the right side." Okay, I think that has to go there because of the triangle, which means we've got a lot of ones here. Upper left corner says Bix to 14. I suppose this has to go to one of these. If I did that, I'm not sure which one of those has to go this way. Jackriff, bottom center one has to go left. Bottom center has to go left. Yes, that's true. Because if I use the 2, I could do that, right? I like that. Yeah. But this triangle, I think this is the... Whoa. The zoom, everybody. I think that's the only one can reach that triangle. So that definitely changes things around here. This must be here then. What about this triangle? That can only be reached by this. So that's now interesting. This has to come down here. That has to go there. Oh no, there's 3 options in that one. I'd focus on the triangle hinted spaces, says Jason Maps. Yeah. This is tricky though. There's 2 options for this one. You could go that way or just up there. This one's interesting, but we could go either way around it to get that triangle. What about this similar problem here? There are 2 ways to do it. This triangle is more interesting though. There's only one way to do that. And ones. This can go up and down. Obviously the 2 can't go over here. It has to go this way. It's in one of these corners. This one goes up and down somewhere. I wonder, did we close something out around here now? 3 options here. Red triangle. Still got 2 options. This one could come down here, right? Or this one could go up. Hello, VFig. We're just filling shapes with colour. I'll zoom out a little bit. VFig was lost in Sudoku and missed the start of the stream. Oh, we spent a whole hour on Million Monster Militia. Just you didn't miss much. Ha! God, sorry, my nose is just blocked up. Sound like I got massive hay fever all of a sudden. I think it's just streams do it to me. Ah, that's definitely goes there. What am I doing? No, didn't mean to undo that. Still got 2 options for here. So many possibilities here. What about this one? That either one of these 2, either one of these 2. Oh, this is fine. It doesn't matter which way. One of these goes either way, right? Doesn't matter which way around it goes. Again, as I was pointing out, uniqueness. No uniqueness. Jason Maps pointing out it was the Rhinitis boss from the last game. Yeah, that's what's giving me problems. This 2 has to go one of these directions. It could go up here. Hang on. Let me just move this. This 2 cannot go up here because it blocks the 1. The 2 has to go this direction. I'm not 100% sure if it has to go here though because of this 1. Which means this one goes to one of these 2. Oh, sorry. The chat. Empty storage on the left can only be filled by the blue 1, right? You're very right. Very good. Which means... Oh, these are just fill them any way we want. This has to be filled here. I wonder if it makes 3 choices here. It's annoying sometimes think, oh, I make it breaking progress, and then all of a sudden it just stops. But sometimes you find out later it didn't make any difference. There actually wasn't a decision to make. It could have gone either way. If I go here, that forces that there. If I go here, that forces that up there. What we can say, if this 1... No, it doesn't make any difference. I'll step away from that random rubbish guess. Goes around there. Well, this 2 can't go this way, we know that much, because it has to go to the triangle to one around here somehow. Which means one of these forward ones must go there. That's too many choices. I guess it doesn't make any difference. Scrolling it around, we can see everything. We could... Is there a way to make a decent guess which might get us onto the next stage? But you never know in a game like this. If you make a guess, it'll be very difficult to remember where your guess was and all the consequences. Got to be filled by a 1. Too many 1s. I'm scared bifurcation is necessary, says Joe. Yep, that is a problem. That is a worry. I have actually solved somewhere thinking like, I don't know, I just can't see any extra information in the data. So I've tried sometimes, just gone with something when I was playing the mobile version. I feel like I remember this level. Goes like that, goes like that. I was wondering maybe the 1 doesn't go this way, but it still has to. If I do something like that, what does that mean anything? Just occurs to me, this 2 cannot go here. It can't go here because it's going to be blocked by this triangle. So this 2 either goes here or it goes up here. I mean, it's an improvement. So this space can't be filled by the 2. Joe is saying maybe there's multiple solutions and either route of the bifurcation is fine. I think that's true sometimes. I said I did play pretty much through almost practically every level. Not everything, but most of them. I got everything unlocked. I don't wanna just take a punt if I can avoid it. If I don't do that, if I don't take that triangle, that means that has to go up there. Does that make any difference? A bit worried about that. If this orange goes here, that pinky one goes there, that pinky one goes down. If this orange goes there, that goes there. It doesn't matter. These 3, right? If I go here, this goes here, this goes here. Oh no, not necessarily. If I go there, it has to go like that. That's slightly different. Darn, I'm not seeing a way through this one. You know, I'm not seeing the way to go forward. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to jerk everybody's eyes. They're probably intensely staring at the numbers, and then I suddenly know 20 people went blind. That's funny. There's only 13 viewers. What about this space here? One of these 2. This space up here. One of these 3. It's either this one or this one. If that went there, this has to go forwards. If we do this the other way, it doesn't really mean anything. But if that goes there, it forces this forwards, which forces that down there. Let's see, that forces that. That forces... We're still kind of screwed at this point. It hasn't really given us... hasn't really unlocked anything. I don't want to make a leap. Okay, Jagrif. The top blue triangle can be filled, changing the 2 to a 1. But not sure if that allows any further deductions. The top blue triangle filled. I think you can probably just push forward to that guess. Because it either goes here, right? Or it either goes here. Which way do you want to... Which way shall I go? Up? Or down? It's not unique. There will necessarily be a point where you have to guess like that. Let's guess up. Does that give us anything? Not sure it does. Yeah, I'm not sure that really helps at all. What about if I do that? That has to be filled there. That has to be filled there. Then we have 2 choices over here, but that has to go up. One of these goes here. Man, I'm screwed if this is wrong. I started with this, but I don't know how many things I filled in now. Don't want to guess again. The game needs save states. Yeah, some of the hard levels, I think they certainly do. There are, of course, hints. There are hints. I'm not too sure they were always useful. I'm pretty sure once when... If you've already made a mistake, I don't think the hints are very helpful, because I think they just encourage me to a bad save... Another bad point, but don't quote me. I might be misremembering, or I misunderstood what was going on at the time. Tricky, isn't it? I just feel that's supposed to go like that. That's down there. I'm not really, you know... I think you just try filling the least ambiguous spaces on the edge first. It says Baxter 14. Flip those back. We got some stuff in the middle I did. Should we just take it all back? Just start slinging. So it was up here, but it didn't go very far. If I do that, it forces this, and then forces that, but we don't go any further, do we? Once we get to that point, then... Does this really matter? I have a feeling this doesn't matter down here, you know? Like, it doesn't matter which way round you do these. That one has to go there. I have a feeling that would have to happen. And then... These are all like these ones, right? We just have to fill in through here. That has to go there. Come down there. One. And... Oh, that's interesting. That forces that like that then, doesn't it? Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, that doesn't really matter. One. Yeah. So, I'm not entirely sure. My feeling is that we're struggling because the solution's not entirely unique. You get to a certain point where it can go multiple directions, and then you do have to make a decision, but just be careful you haven't made a really bad decision. Perfect guessing or open puzzle design, says Jagriff. I do not know. And I guess it's another reason why I was not completely enamored, because some of the very hard levels, consider Tametsi, which has always got some way of kind of figuring your way through, even though it can be very difficult and it can take at least an hour to do any one of those levels, but you know there's got to be a way through. They have been designed. But Mazaica, I'm never quite sure if some of the levels are a little bit they are a bit like there's multiple ways through, and I might screw myself if I'm trying to just guess away. So Baxter 14 saying each line can only be related to so many other lines though, so at some point you consider lines that are far away to be solved. Joey says, if somebody ever asks me why uniques is important, I will show them this video. Well, I think we should stop there. That's played more Mazaica than I was planning to, because I thought it'd be very quick to explain. And Joe is not a hardcore everything has to be unique always person, but it's useful to understand why it's a useful property. Everything must always be unique person. Okay, so that's Mazaica. That's the dropped in the chat there. That came out, actually I think that came out originally on iPhone maybe about a year ago or something, and it came out on Android, and now it's finally made its way to Steam. It had more free-to-play aspects when it originally came out. Yes, Hurricane of 87 says, what a dev name. Not my favorite dev name. Someone who makes a lot of very peaceful, calm, kind of restful sort of puzzle games. We'll stop there.